Hey guys, this is IX with Rollout Reviews, bringing you a ZOIDS review. This time it is Liger 0. Set them off to the side. Let's take a look at the box really quickly. There's not a whole lot to look at here. You just got the picture. This is the motorized version. It's just a couple shots, features, and other angles of the model. Not a whole lot to talk about here, but there you go. Now, here's the manual. This is a model kit. I like how it's got the armorless Liger 0 in the background here. It's a nice touch. And just looking at all of the sprues and all the pieces, it's so simple. Like, look at how empty and simple looking those sprues are. I just built the master model, the Kotobukiya kit, and just looking at this is baby stuff. But let's look at the model itself. Very cool. I love how Liger 0 looks. Black and white with the red little caps here. The caps are rubber. That's a thing. It sort of holds everything together with this guy. I think in the show, these caps are like the suspension system. But yeah, it's got the gold for the claws and the teeth. And the translucent orange for the eyes. He's got this gun down here, goes up and down. It's got sort of this shield bit down here, and these little bits on the side here flare out like that. The top bit doesn't move. The cockpit opens like this, and you've got a little gray generic pilot inside. Just sits in there. A lot of times, this is what's missing. If you're going to buy this guy secondhand, not mint in box, make sure he does have that pilot, because it's a very small piece. It's easy to lose. In the back, not a whole lot. He's got this gun on the tail. The tail does move up and down, and this bit moves here. And the head can kind of move side to side a little bit. And that is all the articulation you're going to get with this guy. The legs don't move at all. I suppose the toes move. The claws, they can compress in like that. So there's that. Obviously, all of the armor can pop off. If you want to give him some of his CAS units, you can do that. Now, interestingly enough, some of these parts on this guy are painted, pre-painted in the box. The teeth, these aren't actual pieces. These gold elements here for the teeth, they are painted that color. And he comes like that in the box. You don't have to do that at all. This whole white section in here, that's painted. And the white sections back here are painted as well. Also on the thrusters here, these front parts are painted like that. They come like that in the box. Now this whole back section here is a motor. It's got the switch here. This is a battery powered Zoid rather than the wind up variety. And you flip that switch and he will walk. So that's the main feature of this guy. Other features, he's got these little stabilizers on the side. So when he runs and uses the thrusters, it creates downforce so that he doesn't end up flying. The thrusters are very cool. They got these little, this little gimmick in here so that when you bring the thruster up, the thruster itself comes out a little bit. So when you bring this little pod up, that goes out like that. It's kind of a subtle, cool little gimmick there. But other than that, he just kind of sits there. So, he has a switch back here. I believe somewhere Yeah, on this side, it says on and off. It's in the off position right now, obviously. But when you flip that, you might want to plug your ears. It's very loud. But he walks. You can see the mouth opens and closes, and the head kind of goes up and down. And the legs move. You can see also that these little bits here spin. So yeah, that's very cool. But aside from that, there's not a lot to go on about. So, that is about it. And this is iActual@iAx, signing off.